Hello and welcome to another episode of New Gameplay. Today I'm host Jeff Cork, joined today by Ben Hanson.
Hello, Jeff Cork.
Leo Vader.
Hello, Jeff Cork.
And special guest via Skype in Tokyo, Japan himself, Joe Juba.
Hello!
What are we looking at here, Joe Juba?
We are looking at Final Fantasy VII Remake.
This is amazing.
What?
Oh, Joe, I just interrupted you to tell you that this is amazing that we're seeing this on our screens right now.
Yeah, so I had a chance to play this here at TGS.
So this is you going down the ladder right now?
This is my actual playthrough. This is me.
Yes. Oh.
You can make fun of me all you want.
No.
I think I miss a crate at some point. I don't totally slash it, so you can really make fun of me.
Okay.
Easy pickings.
But yeah, so this is us just going through, which this demo appeared for the first time at E3 this year, but this is us getting to play it again and actually record it and get better at it, because there were some things I missed the first time around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, combat. Here we go, Joe. What do you think of the combat?
Yeah, I really like it,
I do too.
but it's still early in the game too. So I guess step one is to say that I think it's less like button mashy than I was afraid it was going to be, because it's, even though you are doing a lot of like press square to attack, a lot of pressing square to attack, you also, as you build up that meter down in the corner, can use your special moves like Braver, and those that recharges faster than I thought. You're using that like multiple points during battle as you're attacking. So it's actually like less restrictive than something like a traditional MP system or something like that for your special attacks.
Right. What do you think about the fact that there's no victory music? Even after the boss, there's no victory music.
Oh, at some point when you win, Barrett will go like da 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 da.
Is that true? I haven't heard that.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I think it was Barrett. I think, man. Actually, now I'm wondering if I'm just remembering Final Fantasy 15 instead.
I think you might be. I don't remember hearing that in the demo that I played a couple times, but it's totally possible it's in here. There's a lot of little dialogue quips and stuff. What did you think of, if people were watching carefully, and I hope they are, please focus with both your eyes if you have them. Did you notice like the Mako crystal, which is a weird detail? If you recover MP by finding Mako crystals around the environment?
Yeah, I mean that's just in this part of the game. I don't know for sure how this is all getting implemented, but yeah, I mean it seems like that's one of the incentives to like smash around the environment and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now I know it's the crack of F where you are now, but did you get a chance to check out the new trailer as well?
I did. But I mean that's further story stuff in the game.
Yeah.
But,
what did you think about the new soldier guy?
Yeah, he's a new character. I don't know what to tell you about
Joe,
him.
what's his name? You're in Japan. Do you have his name?
Did you meet him? What's he like?
What army does he fight for?
All right, so his name is Fred, and he fights for the Green Army.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
I heard that rumor. I was talking about it last week, if you remember.
Yeah, Fred from Scooby-Doo. He's gonna be on.
So, anyway, what we're doing here
It was a ladder.
is... Well, so there was one more thing I wanted to say about the combat, though.
Yeah.
And that was, it seems really simple at this early phase in the game, because it's this is like the first level, so you're doing a lot of like basic attacks and learning the way things work. The thing we've got a glimpse of this at E3, but the thing I'm most excited about.
Just let this cutscene play out. Just shut up and let this cutscene play out.
Okay.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job. What's wrong? Double-crossing! What in the hell?
Here we go, Joe. Sorry to cut you off, buddy.
Permission to speak freely?
No, that's totally fair. So what I was going to say is, the thing I'm most excited about is to see how the combat gets different layers put on it beyond the sort of basic attacks and special moves that we're seeing in this demo, which is fun as it is. But like, you know, as we saw at E3, characters have like a special attack they can have mapped to the triangle button. So like Barrett has like a charged shot, for instance.
Yeah.
And we're not seeing that here, and we're not seeing anything about summons, which it looks like we saw a little bit of that in the trailer today, but we know that summons somehow figure into it too. So
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Fun facts, this music is the best ever. This remix blows my effing mind. But fun fact, this music is not playing in the original Final Fantasy VII during this boss fight. It doesn't kick in until the second boss fight, I believe.
That's such a fun fact.
I'm having a fun time.
Yeah, Leo's just party poppers are going off in the control room here,
Move
Joe.
over,
You can't-
Wisconsin Dells.
Just for the record, too, Jeff Cork, you actually winced out of your skin when Barrett was speaking. I thought that was impossible,
Yeah.
but
Hey, we all make choices, and I think that was an interesting choice. I also, like, I can already tell, if my oldest kid plays this game, he's going to model himself after Cloud, and I already hate that.
oh, he's just emo enough for you?
Oh, yeah. I think
So
he's teetering on the brink of it. If anything could set him off, I think it's going to be interesting.
I'm just in it for the money.
Yeah, just
I want to point out, here's something I missed that when I played the demo at E3, is that there's like a little barrier generator on the back of this guy,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I don't know how I finished the demo at E3 without doing this, or maybe my AI partner did it. You can switch. There we go. You switch right on the fly. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I caught that either. I just beat my head against him for long enough and took him down.
Yeah, that's what I did. So, so what we're doing here is trying to like, not obviously just deal damage, but there's like a stagger meter that this guy has too. So you're trying to build that up to make him, more vulnerable. And
Stagger.
I think we'll get to it. I'm building up my limit meter down there in the lower right. So hopefully when I get this barrier down, then I'll be able to pull that off.
Joe, I know this is a small demo, and I've played it several times at this point. Am I being hyperbolic to just be of the opinion that, like, just combat-wise, I couldn't have expected more from this remake? It just feels like such a brilliant fusion of still having strategic options, but it's action-backed. Like, I love turn-based combat, and I was scared of being turned off, and I thought it was going to be too much like Final Fantasy 15's, but I love the combat in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's... This is me hedging my bets. Like, it's too early to make broad statements like that, but I am so optimistic about it.
Yes.
Because, like, I think I was expecting to come into this game and think and be like, well, it'll be nice to see the story again. The combat will probably be fine.
Right. It'll be Kingdom Hearts.
And yeah, but it's oh, here, there's me. That's the limit break. Did cross slash right there.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, like, getting into this, it's actually like a really responsive, fun combat system.
Yeah.
And it would be in any game, not just because I like Final Fantasy VII,
Yeah, absolutely. Cork, are you looking forward to this? You're a little bit skeptical of Final Fantasy overall, but
No, Final Fantasy VII I love it.
oh, great!
Yeah,
Oh.
I haven't played it since forever, so I am particularly excited because I haven't had an opportunity to get fatigued on it through
Yeah.
its various remastered versions
Sure.
and incarnations. So yeah,
Oh, that's great to hear.
yeah, I want to see if you could skip
That
Knights
was
of the
me.
Round.
I just dodged like you have to like hide behind some stuff when when this guy like uses his tail laser at you, and there was a time in this, I don't know if it was this playthrough of the demo, but man, that beam cannon really you really eat it if you don't.
Yeah. Well, I think when you were recording this, you were recognized by a fan, and they interrupted you, right?
Right.
I'm trying to help you out here, Joe. Okay.
And then a Square employee started tickling him and trying to wrestle the controller
Yeah.
from his hands. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you actually cut out there, but I'm sure it was a very funny joke.
It's marginal. We're being honest here, bud.
How's the trip so far, Joe?
What's that?
I said, how's the trip so far?
Oh, it's good. It's fun.
You went to a Final Fantasy
Tokyo
Cafe?
Game Show. It hasn't actually officially started yet.
What was your favorite part?
That's in a few hours.
He's just effing with you now, Joe. You went to a Final Fantasy Cafe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2 of them.
Really?
We went to we went to this Square Enix Cafe, and then we went back to the Eorzea Cafe, which is the like Final Fantasy 14 themed one.
It used to be terrible, but now it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's true.
Reworked it.
It's very true. So one thing that we haven't talked about in this demo yet is the fact that, so you mentioned before that we're like recharging MP as we go along.
Yeah.
So you still need to use those charges, those ATB charges that the characters are building up to use special attacks. You still need to build one of those up to use a spell. So a spell like consumes one of those charges in addition to the MP that it costs.
Right.
So there's a little bit of like additional resource management there to consider.
Right. Do you think this
We've
is like,
almost got this guy down.
I know. It's a surprisingly long boss fight. I remember everybody at E3 was kind of annoyed by how long the video was, but like playing it, it feels good. It feels like a good length for a boss fight.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's like it drags on. It feels like there are different phases and enough changes during it that it keeps you engaged. Though if you're an idiot like I was at E3 and you didn't take the barrier down the right way, then I can see how it feels a little longer, for sure.
Yeah. Joe, I hope you find it eventually. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive E3 Joe, because he was doing the best he could.
Oh, that Joe, in that new trailer, like hearing the new version of the Turks theme, where it's like more of a Western vibe, is
Oh man,
orgasmic.
I love the Turks.
Really?
So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they get more screen time.
I'm sorry, Jeff Cork is wincing out of his skin once more.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let's focus on the fact that we're winning here.
Good job, man.
Hey, no one.
What a finishing blow.
Did the Square person say no one's ever done this before? You're the best.
We're going to have to make a second boss now.
All right. Very cool. When is this coming out, Joe?
This comes out on March 3rd, I believe. Is that right?
That sounds right.
Yeah, March 3rd, 2020, and there's that new trailer out for TGS Now, and there's still a lot of unanswered questions about this game, I feel like, but
Why are they splitting it into 2 games?
2.
3?
Oh, it's going to be more than 2, I think.
Sweet Lord. Bye.
So yeah, I mean, a lot I still want to know, but I'm still super excited for it.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Well, Joe, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And Hanson,
Thanks for playing.
you're here. Thanks, Leo.
Yep.
Bye. Well, that episode was just okay. What are you going to do? Subscribe to Game Informer on YouTube for new episodes of new gameplay today every week, covering brand new releases and previews of upcoming games too. You have my promise that at least one of them will be good.